Good old Garrus. As long as he's around, I feel like I'm not really only Cerberus's tool. Dr. Chakwas, did you see Garrus is back?
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
No, it's fine.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
Okay. Garrus is back. Back to work, she says. Right. Okay, so Zaid, I guess, huh? Zaid, how are you doing?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Yeah, maybe.
So you knew Archangel from before. Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You know, I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Sounds like respect.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50.
Good.
Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Maybe. Or he's just keeping you close.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
You got it. Garbage compactor. There she goes. Hey, that looks familiar.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
I think I like you, Zaid.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
You're ruthless.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
There's no way to talk about Jesse. Surveillance. I don't know if you're ever supposed to see anything interesting on the surveillance, or if it's just like, oh, look, we put up different camera angles for you to check out. I don't remember ever seeing anything that was like, hey, cool.
I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle.
Yeah, I like you, Zaid.
I remember Jessie's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there.
Man, this dude's freaking badass.
I should let you go. Talk more later.
Oh no, I want to hear more about Jesse.
I killed my way across the terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle. I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember injecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and... nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the club.
Whoa.
After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
As somebody who has had a particular connection with an inanimate object, namely the Mako, and his hand cannon for that matter, Shepard can kind of relate to feeling like he's missing out by not being able to reunite with those things. Feels like a part of him has been left behind. I know we could go talk to Miranda, but we have an important mission, which is getting the damn scientist we came here for. Wait a minute, we should still be docked, right? Can I just go to the door? I don't remember. And yes, I know I have codex entries stacking up. My thinking is... yeah, good. My thinking is... I did actually undock. Weird. Given that I know I have other business here. My thinking with the codex is... when I leave a world, I'll do the codex reading. So when I leave Omega, I'll read a codex. It'll probably be a whole episode again, honestly, but we'll see. Omega looks like the kind of place that, like, P-Funk should be playing all the time. Flashlight. Boom, boom. Now I lay me down to sleep. Definitely taking Garrus, and I think I'm going to take Zaid because I like him, and it sounded like he really respected Garrus for what he did as Archangel. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Wait. Cycle appearance. Whoa, yeah, Garrus, you get some sweet new armor. Because this is all beat up. It makes sense that we should give him some new armor. Right, level up. I forgot about that. So I need level 2 to be able to take cryo ammo. I think I want to take 1 level in cryo ammo because it is useful. I won't use it exclusively though. Required shockwave rank 2. But I really want to up charge as much as I can. If I go to level 3, let's see. Range stays the same. Recharge time stays the same forever, I think. Impact force goes from 550 to 750 newtons. So I knock them back farther, harder, or knock back larger things, too. And shield strength is 75% versus 50%. Yeah. Charge. Too valuable. Too necessary for my character to succeed. Zaid. Let's get you that disruptor ammo, my man. This ammunition pulses electromagnetically, disrupting shields and synthetic enemies. Nice. Let's just do you all across the board there. Garrus, you've got a concussion shot too, huh? I might regret taking both of you together, because you are rather similar. Although overload will be useful. Okay, everyone's level across the board. You guys are set there, so...
Receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's great. Right. Morton Solus. In the slums... Oh, you know what? We have to talk to Aria.
Come on, let me in. Aria's expecting me. Oh, annoyed.
Do you have some mercenary news to provide to Aria? Liara? No, not Liara.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Always. Grease? The hell? Couldn't talk to Grease before.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
If Aria wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my help.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll help out Aria. She actually helped me out a bit leading up to this.
What do you need?
I got some news for you.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor?
Oh, I already had this conversation
Last I
with
heard,
you.
he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
How do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Bah! Another level up. Yeah, God, I like Aria so much I will do anything for her. Well, no, that's Pem speaking. Shepard is like, yeah, okay, I'll help Aria out. And I just gave her some information, so hopefully... What the hell? I guess am I inside the ceiling there when I look down? Okay. I wanted to look like down there, but I can't do that without screwing things up. Damn right. Hey, wasn't Forvan the name of the guy, the Batarian that met us out by the docking area? Was it? I think it was. There was a Solarian who's like, hey, welcome, human. And this Forvan guy was like, get lost. You gotta talk to Aria. Man, Shepard thinks he's super cool. Uh-oh. Stopped his heart.
I should have warned you, Shepard. I'm sorry.
How much did I drink?
One drink. That's all it takes. That racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you, that's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
The hell am I?
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Don't beat yourself up, Garrus. You did what you could. So this Batarian apparently wants to poison humans because he feels like... Oh, God. He feels like humans are responsible for the deaths of some of the people that he cared about. Shepard feels the exact same way about Batarians. So it's kind of making Shepard realize, like, okay, this guy is a dick. He's poisoning humans. I could easily be who he is if I let myself. So, as much as I am angry at Batarians for having killed my family and my fellow colonists, I need to not let myself become what this guy is.
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
I'm not gonna drink your poison. Neither is anyone else.
Oh, crap. It was you. How the hell did you survive? What happens now?
Why the hell would you try to kill me? I've done nothing to you.
My brothers were stationed on Becky when the humans came in and slaughtered everyone. No one survived. Your people took my family away. Guess I wanted to return the favor.
Ah, man. BioWare, you let me down. There should really be a colonist option here. There should be an option because you're a colonist with a colonist background. I don't want to do any of these. Alright, I guess what we could say is, I wish there was like a, hey dude, guess what happened to me? And then we could swap stories, and then he'd be like, alright, so you're not a crazy person who's trying to kill every Batarian you see. Maybe I don't need to try to kill every human I see. But that kind of solution is available. So what I'll say is, I've heard his story, I understand where he's coming from. It's a crazy way to react to what's happened to him, but you could perhaps understand. Either way, provided that he's not doing it anymore, I guess he's not worth my time.
You're not worth the one shot it would take to kill you.
I'm sorry, I swear I'll never do it again.
Go. Now.
Whatever. Man, that's a bummer. I really thought the game... BioWare is usually so much better about that. You'd think that would be an obvious place for a colonist sort of
Like, just plan
option.
for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting.
You Patriarch?
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
I don't know for a fact, but if I had to guess, I would think that that voice actor is Jim Cummings, maybe? It's the same voice actor who does a number of voices in both television, movies, and games. Most popularly known, perhaps, is the voice of Darkwing Duck. But he played a number of voices in Skyrim, and that's what actually clues me in here. Is it sounds like he sounds a lot like Skald the Elder, the Jarl in Dawnstar. That's kind of what the Patriarch sounds like. Hey, I'm here on behalf of Aria.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
I don't think I'd say what kind of Krogan are you, because that actually sounds like a very Krogan response. If somebody put, say, like Rex out to pasture, I could totally see him being like, you know what, fuck this Asari woman, I'm taking on all comers. At the same time, though, it would be kind of cool to be able to support this guy.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Aria's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
What the? Oh, okay.
You return. I've heard nothing of the assassins. Do you have news? Or have you changed your mind? Shall I slink back to the safety of Aria's protection?
No, sorry.
I should be going.
Didn't mean to bug you there. Right, okay. Assassins. Near Afterlife. Well, I assume if they were going to be coming in to kill that guy, they would be coming in through the back door. Wouldn't want to go through the whole place. They'd want to come in here.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Yep, Garrison Zaid were the right choice. Huh, look at that. The bodies clean themselves up. You didn't see anything. It's funny. Good news.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Aria may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Aria. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Good. Made that guy feel tough. Awesome. We'll speak to Grizz some other time. We have a scientist to find. And I make no mistake about it, it seems like we are in the slums.
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
What?
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
God, they're difficult to deal with. What is this? Where does this go? What the hell is going on here? Oh! Oh, this is right in front of Afterlife. Okay. Hey, check it out. It's a store.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
That sounds like a good cause. How's that going?
Not very well. No one will buy anything at the prices Harrod forces me to ask for them.
Harrod?
No one in their right mind would pay these prices for salvage parts.
I know. It's crippling my sales.
Drop your prices and I'll consider buying. Otherwise, I'll keep walking.
You're right. I'll give you whatever you like for the original price. And if this gets back to Harrod, I'll deal with it then.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Heavy weapon ammo. Plus 15% heavy weapon ammo capacity. Nation Stellar Dynamics T6 FBA couplings. Ah, that is what Gabby and Kenneth asked us to get. Pristine set of discontinued T6 FBA couplings used to monitor Mass Effect fields aboard starships. Excellent. Heavy skin weave. Shepard gets 10% health. Strong synthetic fibers can be woven through the skin, dramatically reducing damage taken from most attacks. These fibers also act as a Metadel conduit, improving healing. Shotgun damage. Weapon upgrade increases damage by 10%. Improves shotguns, heavy shotguns, and assault shotguns for your entire squad. This upgrade improves the weapon's Mass Effect field generator, increasing the mass and acceleration of each round fired. I will buy that one. That is incredibly useful for me. The only one I can afford is the heavy weapon ammo. Let's wait.
Where did you get that fantastic new visor? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Harrod. Oh, I love that place. But I always thought Harrod only sold stuff for men.
Oh no, Harrod had something for everyone. He also sold me this spice rack shaped like a mining scanner.
Is this? VIP.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name.
Nope.
Do you want something?
I don't want anything at all.
Just passing
Check
by.
out Afterlife's main floor. You'll like it.
Amps. Apparently none for sale, though.
Researchers there may have been cloning Rachni genetic material. Fortunately, according to council representatives, the experiment produced no living Rachni.
Cloning Rachni.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
What have you got in stock?
Something of everything. A lot of merchandise comes through this station, and I snatch up the best of it.
I'll be going now.
You'll be back.
Simulator conduits. Increase the storm speed by 10%. Model Turian cruiser. I'll buy it. Like the model ships. Fornax. No. Sniper rifle damage would be good for Garrus, but that would be all my money. Meanwhile, this would increase storm speed by 10%, which, as a Vanguard, is rather important. I'll take it.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial survey
Hi.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
They gave the dude a cigarette. That's ridiculous. A cigar, rather. A Kuwashi visor. Developed by Ariaki Technologies, the wearer exchanges full protective coverage for visibility, unencumbered mobility, and increased accuracy. Increases headshot damage by 10%. Don't know that I would use that, but we'll come back to it. I'll buy a model ship, though. Geth ship. Capacitator chest plate. Microwells developed by Armax Arsenal. Store part of the energy directed at the armor and use it to jumpstart the kinetic barrier recharge cycle. Reduces the delay before your shields start regenerating by 10%. Hack module. Doubles the time limit for hack. Haven't had a problem with that yet. Let's get that, though. Reduced shield delay for a... let's get that anyway. Reduced shield delay for a Vanguard would be useful.
Sources say that the Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, will be leaving the Citadel after years of bad press and
Shaira?
rumors of intelligence leaks.
That's it?
Mindwar has won the right
Mindor.
Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal. The commander's family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the colony.
End is not. Humans are a blight on galactic purity.
Hey.
You, sir, you are a blight.
Me?
You, and you, human, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorcha, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt and feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear.
You don't sound so convinced. Let's see, where does this go? Oh, that probably goes right back to the afterlife entrance. What is this? Private residence access denied.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in.
Ah, this is where we have to
Keep
go.
me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Aria Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? Place is quarantined, remember?
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
That's fair.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
Alright, look, bub. I don't have a lot of time. I gotta get this stuff sorted out. I'm going in.
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
That's right. Now I'm going in. If I find looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you in with no trouble.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
Yeah, good point, Garrus.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Well, we don't want you to die. Let's not even run the risk. Yeah, Garrus makes a good point. Maybe this is our first chance to bring in Kasumi Goto. She does do overload. Let's do it. Right. Oh yeah, 3 points. Assault Mastery? Sure. Kasumi. Let's get Overload up and let's do 1 level of Master Thief. Sorry, just hit the mic there. Zaid, you are still Zaid. That's it. And you're good on weapons, I think, yeah. Oh, we draw weapons already, do we? Alright then.